Hello YouTube, it is April 25th, 2018. Okay, make sure my microphone setting's on. Like I said, April 25th, 2018, and yes, I did not want to come with 3 Beyonce videos in a row. But considering that it just has been Beyonce's week with her re-performing Coachella the second weekend, and then with the other stories tying into her, I said I was going to at least separate it with the Target story, and then we got the Waffle House and all the other serious news, but let's go ahead and get Beyonce on out the way. So, obviously Beyonce re-performed Beychella, honey, and she slayed 2 hours straight giving homage to Nefertiti. She done went and gave us a black sickening costume to a white sickening costume that paid homage to the Egyptian goddess, showing a true depiction of what her accurate skin tone would look like. Nefertiti would have been definitely closer to Beyonce's complexion, or maybe to my complexion versus, old girl off of darn gone today. I mean, I looked at that shit, I said I ain't even gonna even respond to that bullshit. They got darn gone Nefertiti on the Today Show. And then hold her ass supposed to be Egyptian. Darn gonna let them get away with that bullshit of darn gone Nefertiti looking like darn gone sour milk. They know that she needed her ass kicked for that, honey. But Beyonce came and kicked the ass in a way that we couldn't. She put on a 2-hour performance, showed them who the fuck Nefertiti looked like and how black people move. Gave us HBCU realness all over again. Beyonce done donated to 4 HBCUs for a total of $100,000. Done came back out and donated another $100,000, partnered with Google. So yes, Beyonce, aka Beychella, is just doing the damn thing. So that's to wrap it up. Pretty much I got my life all over again with the darn on performances. She then brought out the only thing different was with this one was she brought out J Balvin, who is the original singer of Magenta. Dun 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 dun. Honey, y'all know I don't speak Spanish, so I ain't even gonna fuck it up, honey. So y'all already know the darn on words, honey. Beyonce said, you know what, I don't hardly speak Spanish, I'm just gonna darn on give them these double D lyrics and darn on per de l'anglais, honey. Per de l'anglais. That's the only darn on Espanol I know, honey. And that's only because it said the same upon la français. Y'all know parlez-vous français, so de l'anglais is the same in Spanish as it is in darn on French. That's the only Spanish you getting out of darn on Diva One, honey. But moving on from there, and I caught a Breakfast Club interview from last Friday from Matt Barnes. Now, y'all know Matt Barnes is the ex-husband of that darn gone fool off of Basketball Wives. Laura, the one that is low-key a bisexual lesbian. Now, y'all can't tell me that Laura don't be dyking in her spare time, honey. Now, from one queen to a faux queen, honey, because I think she more masculine than me, honey. You look at Laura with her darn on big bird looking ass, her ass is more masculine than me. I think Laura played for the darn on team, honey. That's why Matt Barnes had the darn on cut that bitch out, honey. He had to let her go. She was more masculine than darn on his ass. He's nice, cool, collective, honey. Darn on just looking like old smooth pappy up there on the darn on Breakfast Club. And then we know how Gloria, now she done slim down. She's giving old strong dyke tease, honey. But anyways, yeah, Laura's baby daddy, Matt Barnes, was on the Breakfast Club. He done retired from basketball. He was mentioned directing. And then something came up about him directing a movie about Angela Davis, and who is the founder of the Black Panther Party. So I looked at that right now. This was then I went to Your World. It was Your World that mentioned the Breakfast Club interview, and I went to the Breakfast Club. So I went back to Your World YouTube, and I will leave those links in my description box down below. And there was some controversy because Matt Barnes mentioned that he wanted Beyonce to play Angela Davis. Now we know Beyonce is a average actress. She's not that stellar at acting. Although I think she played hell out of darn gone Etta James, if you ask me. She did Etta James pretty good justice. She even gained 20 pounds for the darn gone role. Hell, her acting as Etta James was far more better than darn gone Halle Berry as Catwoman. So at least we know she can darn gone outbeat Halle Berry in some regard. So with that being said, yeah, people had some complaints. Some were legitimate, some were not. Some was questioning Beyonce as far as her acting skills. And like I said, yeah, Beyonce's not the best actress, honey. But then others, I didn't get it. It was one person who said, now, I wrote down a list of people that they was talking about in the comment section. Somebody said Zoey Saldana. It's like, okay, is we going to get the Afro-Latina a reprieve for darn gone portraying Nina Simone? Because Zoey Saldana is the same Afro-Latina that they put in blackface. And darn gone put the Afro wig on to play darn gone Nina Simone instead of getting a dark-skinned sister like India Arie. India Arie said she was available for the role. And nobody even dare contacted her. And darn gone India Arie is a singer. And an actor. I don't get it. But now y'all talking about her getting the part because she's light-skinned and has features like her. I'm like, okay, but the accent's totally off. Darn gone. I'm not saying that she can't, pick up an accent or whatever, because, Idris Elba, he plays the hell out of American role, and he's darn gone British. He has a full-on British accent, but the first time I seen Idris Elba was in 2009, Obsessed with Beyonce, and I didn't even know that he wasn't American. He had an American accent down pat, even to this day, but when he speaks in real life, he's British. So maybe Zoey Saldana is that skill of an actress to herself, where she can darn go and put on an American Southern accent. But the way that they talked about, she didn't do Nina Simone justice, even down to the voice speaking. Do y'all really want to take another chance just because she happened to be light-skinned and closer to the darn on part? Do we really want to go there with that? Now, some of y'all also mentioned Nicole Parker. I was like, Nicole Parker looked a little bit swirlish because, Angela Davis, I looked her up, and Angela Davis is light-skinned, but she still has fairly broad African features. Like, Nicole Parker, I'm looking at the nose. We're disqualified. Anybody with a super thin nose like this, I don't think should be playing somebody who has a wide nose and more African, West African features, naturally. I don't think, Nicole Parker would have been a good. Now, acting-wise, it's like, have we really seen Nicole Parker in any major influential roles? Maybe this could be her big break. Then y'all said Amandala Steinberg. Now, she's fairly young, though. It's like, okay, I guess, but maybe for the earlier days, I would think we would want somebody a little bit more like 20, 30, because let me Google search when Angela Davis was born, because I want to say Angela Davis was born in like 1942 or something. Now, excuse me if I appear distracted because I can't see my camera at this moment. When was Angela Davis born? I definitely know she was born in Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, she was born in 1944. The Black Panther Party was founded in 1966. So that would have made her 18 years old. Okay, so I guess we could gonna have Amanda Steinberg play the role. Let me look at some images of her. Okay, I can see it. I can see it for darn on Amanda Steinberg. Now, another actress is actually named, another person is named after her. There's another Angela Davis that I see everywhere with the big hair. She is pale, white skin, light eyes. She got red hair. And she is named right after the legendary Angela Davis. They can actually play, she can play the older version of her because, I I wonder, is they siblings or is she the daughter of the legendary Angela Davis? I got to look that up. But her image is pulling up with the legendary Angela Davis. But you see her everywhere. She be on Essence magazine. She be at all the black functions, Ebony, BET Awards, and everything. So I'm wondering, is she related to, you know, the legendary Angela Davis? But somebody had the audacity to mention darn going, now this what irritated me. Somebody mentioned darn going, Taraji P. Henson. I say, bitch, now what we ain't about to do is keep doing this typecasting shit. Like, what is what black people want the darn on typecast? At first we had Lupita Nyong'o playing everything. Then we finally got my girl, legendary Viola Davis, into the arena. Because now that's a bad actress. Viola. I roots for Viola. I've been a fan of her since Law and Order SVU. But now I understand Taraji finally darn got her grind on after 10 years, because she was typecast as the ghetto hood rat for the longest. Now we finally seeing her play roles outside of that ghetto hood rat persona, because honey, quiet as it kept, I done told y'all, she is not acting on Empire. All them people are really playing just bougie high-end versions of themselves. They're the same in real life. It ain't nothing really acting. Andre is the best actor on the shit, because he got to act like he's slow while also acting like a super brilliant genius. So he's the best actor on the show, but everybody else really got roles that just are like rich versions of themselves in real life. Taraji P. Henson and Cookie are literally the same person in real life, minus the billionaire status. But when she played the hell out of that darn going, when she played the hell out of that Hidden Figures role, let me go ahead and Google search Hidden. You know I always get it messed up with Hidden Fences. The one that darn gone old girl was in. I think it was either Mary J. Blige or Viola Davis. Yeah, it was darn gone. Let me see. 3 brilliant African American women at NASA: Katherine Johnson, Taraji. Okay, she portrayed the legendary Katherine Johnson, who was the mathematician. Dorothy Vaughan, which was played by Octavia Spencer, and Mary Jackson, which was the legendary baddest lyricist that's currently in the game, Miss Janelle Monáe. I got to catch her Breakfast Club interview tomorrow. It just came on today, but I don't got time to look at it today. I want to look at Janelle Monáe tomorrow. I think she's literally the baddest. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B don't got nothing on her flow. I don't know why she slept upon. All the greats are really slept upon when it comes to the consciousness. But the movie is going to be $20 million budget. Darn going directed by Matt Burns and some other guy. He said, I forgot, Brandon Barnes, he said. So it's Matt Barnes, and I guess Brandon Barnes, I'm assuming no relation to him. And also no relation to darn on Mother Dale. I said, ain't Brandon Barnes the darn on Pleasantly Plump Queen off of darn on Love Growing Up Hip Hop? Honey, he's a low-key another member of the darn on community, honey. Shout out to old messy ass Brandon. I say he can't even get darn on Tiny's daughter together with the music career and the vocals. And then he supposed to been doing voice work for old girl that's a stripper. She's a stripper, but she also a bad rapper. She be darn on rapping all the time on Instagram. I said, darn on Mother Dale done took her from your ass. You darn on done got fired. I know he ain't directing the movie, and he can't even direct darn on vocal lessons. Mother Dale done took all your damn clients. I said, not that Brandon Barnes, but no. I assume it's a different Brandon Barnes. They want Beyonce for the role. I can see it a little bit for Beyonce. What y'all think? Do y'all think Beyonce can play? It's one thing for her to, take on the persona of Angela Davis for the Super Bowl. But do you think Beyonce can translate that into on screen? I think it would be fairly easy, considering that she naturally bodies, black empowerment within her theaters. And like I said, she did a fairly good portrayal of Etta James. So What do y'all think? Do y'all think they can pay Beyonce now $20 million budget? I'm assuming that Beyonce might get a tenth of the budget out of that. I'm assuming they might have to pay Beyonce $2 million for the role because of her caliber and the fact that this is a small budget movie. So I'm assuming that she'll get a $2 million payday. She's already done filming, I think, for she's supposed to be playing the lion off of the Lion King. So she already got that out the way. I can see her possibly taking on this role. But what y'all think? Do y'all think Beyonce should take on this role of darn going the legendary Angela Davis? And what are y'all thoughts about the other Angela Davis that is alive right now? Do y'all think she should? I don't know, because Beyonce's mid-tone. If darn gone they have other girl play the later version of her life, that's a huge shift in skin tone. I say if you really want to be realistic with skin tone, we might have to go with Amandala Steinberg, and then the modern day Angela Davis that we see all over the place can play the legendary Angela Davis in her later years. Because, like I said, both of them are super fair skinned, same personality type, darn gonna act the curly fro, the Black Pride and all that. But y'all leave y'all thoughts below. So that's all the topics on Beyonce right there. Y'all leave y'all tips, comments, suggestions down below. Share, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Yeah, that was the pen, y'all. But anyways, mwah.